Hi, I'm Ted. Welcome to another bus conversion video. It's getting cold here, sort of winter time up in New England, so I'm going to work today on putting in a system so that we can purge all our water lines with compressed air and make sure that they don't freeze. Okay, so essentially what I want to do is be able to hook my compressor up to the pipes to use the air to push out the water. And so I want to use this sort of air chuck that will go on, normal air tool. But I need a valve so I can shut it off and on. And I need a T because I need to tap into the existing system because I don't know why I didn't before. I don't even remember. Probably because I thought that I was going to be good enough to design everything so that the lowest element was where it drained, and it just didn't work out. So when I'm kind of looking at it, last winter I ended up taking one of my blowers that I used to blow up rafts, and I took the shower head off and stuck the plastic hose on there and kind of used that, and that really wasn't ideal. It worked okay, but I want something a little bit better. So I have my fittings here. And they're shark bite fittings, and to be honest, I don't really like shark bite fittings because they're so, they're slick and they're convenient, but they're really expensive. And if I were doing this, just some advice for anybody out there who's actually going to do a build, if you can buy a PEX crimp tool, they're anywhere between $50 and $100, but this was I think $16 or $17, just this one fitting, and I probably got 50 fittings in here probably. I was lucky in the sense a really good friend of mine had a PEX tool, and he's like, yeah, just use mine. So that was super convenient, and I just really appreciate it. Thanks, Todd. He's about a half an hour away, and I could run away over there and get it back. It probably only cost that much in gas these days. So I just went 5 minutes down the road to the hardware store and got this, and it'll work well enough. So hope that helps. So we're going to put some pipe thread compound on the threads, get those together, and then we're going to cut our PEX and put it in there, and then we'll tap it into the system. So we're back. It's the next day. Finished up tying in the valve yesterday into the plumbing, but I had left my compressor on a different job site, so I couldn't finish up the job yesterday. Plus it was getting late. And so now I got the compressor today. I was just over at that job site doing some work, and now we're back. So let's continue on now. We're going to hook a compressor up to that air chuck and finish blowing air out of the system. So a couple things to think about. First, we want to make sure that we put in the right pressure, and I don't know, some people say there's whole books you can read about it and try to, I guess there's mathematical formulas you can calculate based on the surface area, or I suppose it wouldn't be the surface area, it'd be the volume of your pipes and how much air to use, and I don't know, it sounds like it's pretty complicated there, but other people like, hey, put 40 pounds on it. A lot of the 12-volt pumps are rated between, they're going to put out between 40 to 60 pounds of pressure in RVs anyway, and so, and 40 pounds should be plenty. So I'm going to actually keep it down just under 40 pounds and do that. The other thing to think about is use an oilless compressor. Now, a lot of compressors will use oil in it to help keep it lubricated, but and you get these sort of oil molecules shooting through your plumbing system maybe not be such a good idea. So check to make sure that your compressor is oilless, and mine is. So I'm going to set the pressure and then hook it up, and then hopefully any leftover water comes flying out. Alright, so here's my tool pressure, what comes out. We're going to drop this down to 40. Alright, so we're gonna still have the valve closed for now, but we'll just do that, and we will try to focus the camera and then get this hooked up. There we go. So that's all hooked up. So now we can gradually open this valve. So I disconnected the faucets just to sort of make it a little bit easier so stuff's not going up and down. I got a little bit of water draining out of that, and I can hear air coming through it, so that's good. And we got a little bit of water coming out of the hot water drain too, so it's good to purge that out there. So there you go. There's a little short video on winterizing the bus. Again, caveat I probably should have said ahead of time. Remember, I'm not a plumber. I really don't have any idea what I'm doing. I'm just sort of doing things that make sense to me and a little bit of research. So, if you've got ideas of different systems you've used on your bus, please put them in the comments below. Maybe I'll go back and change my ideas, or other people who are watching may get some ideas as well. And it's great to be part of sort of that the larger conversation. So, like, subscribe, do all those things that you do. Certainly appreciate you coming along, and can hope to see you down the road. Thanks for watching.